How's it going, everybody? It's Warren and welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about all things Marvel and we also talk about DC as well. And today is the day, DC Fandom. Now, I'm recording this video Friday night because it's my brother's wedding tomorrow on Saturday, the same day as DC Fandom. So, for full coverage of DC Fandom, head over to my other channel, Cosmic Culture, where my co-host Chris will be doing updates all day. I'll put it up above and I'll link it down below. But for Marvel news today, there have been two new Spider-Man films announced coming to Sony and Marvel. And I'll talk about everything you need to know about these two films in this video. And we'll also be talking about what Sony's plans are for their very own Spider-Verse and how it will cross over with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, if you're new and you love Spider-Man, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any Spider-Man and MCU news, and so you can enter this week's giveaway for a chance to win a Doctor Strange Funko Pop. All you gotta do to enter is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below. I'm picking a winner on Monday. So, over the past couple of days, two new Spider-Man films have been announced. These movies will take place inside of the same universe and both will involve Spider-Man. And we have official news about both of them. Now, one of them is kind of a secret right now, but it's widely believed to be a Spider-Woman film revolving around Jessica Drew. Deadline.com was the first to post this exclusive, in which they said, Sony Pictures is not only growing its slate of its universe of Marvel characters, but is building on the female characters at the center of it, and looks to have landed one of the most sought-after female directors in Hollywood. Sources tell Deadline that Olivia Wilde has closed a deal to direct and develop a secret Marvel film project revolving around a female character in the universe. While it's not confirmed, it is expected that the story will be centered on Spider-Woman. Now, their sources ended up being 100% correct because Olivia Wilde on Twitter did confirm the fact that she is directing this Spider-Woman film. Actor Josh Gad, widely known for playing the character Olaf in Frozen, tweeted saying, "The fact that Olivia Wilde is directing a Marvel Studios film is enough to get through one more day." In which Olivia Wilde replied, "It's the least I could do in exchange for the gift of Olaf," confirming the fact that she is directing the film. Now, the Deadline article goes on to say that the Spider-Woman character has actually been the alter ego of several characters in the Spider-Man timeline over the years, including Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane Watson, and Jessica Drew, and it's unknown which character the studio is going to go with. However, insider Daniel Richman, along with some other insiders as well, have claimed that it is going to be Jessica Drew. Now, what's really interesting is that Josh Gad, somebody who is very close with Disney, tweeted that she's going to be directing a Marvel Studios film, not a Sony film. Now, this could be a mistake, but again, Josh Gad is very close with Disney, and he's an avid comic book movie watcher. So perhaps this wasn't a mistake, perhaps he actually knew, because Spider-Woman in the comics actually goes on to become a new Avenger. And we know that Sony and Marvel are actually playing pretty nice with each other right now. And not to mention, Kevin Feige said that Spider-Man is the only character that could jump between universes. So we know that the Spider-Woman film is going to feature Spider-Man in some way, shape, or form. And speaking of jumping between universes, we also have confirmation of another Sony film, and that is Kraven the Hunter. And it is confirmed that Spider-Man is going to be in the film. The writer of the film, Richard Wenk, has said this: "I'm just starting it. It's an interesting world, a great character. It's going to adhere very closely to the lore of Kraven the Hunter, and he is going to come face to face with Spider-Man." So, the writer of the film has confirmed that Kraven the Hunter is going to come face to face with Spider-Man. But he also went on to tell us a little bit about what we can expect from the movie. He said, "It's an interesting world, a great character. It's in the Spider-Man universe. I'm going to adhere very closely to the lore of Kraven the Hunter, and he's going to come face to face with Spider-Man. I think that where we're all circling is that this is Kraven's last hunt. And whether this is the precursor to that movie, whether it will include it, we're talking about those things. And even the idea that maybe Kraven could be like Kill Bill. Basically a two-part movie. It's all in the mix. So Kraven is going to exist in the SPUMC, or the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. But as the writer said, he's going to come face to face with Spider-Man. So this isn't going to be like Venom. Spider-Man does exist in Venom, but they don't ever acknowledge that fact. And in Kraven the Hunter, not only are they going to acknowledge it, but we're also going to see Spider-Man. And it's looking like Kraven is going to be hunting him, as this film will most likely be Kraven's last hunt. So there you have it, 2 new films that are going to exist in the Spider-Man universe and feature Spider-Man, one of which could possibly take place in the MCU and could possibly end up being a new Avenger. So let me know what you think about this news in the comments down below. Are you excited for Spider-Woman and Kraven the Hunter? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things relating to Spider-Man and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For live updates, you can follow me on Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.